First guest tonight is a Tony-nominated and Emmy and Peabody Award-winning actress and comedian you know from films such as Trainwreck and I Feel Pretty and her show Inside Amy Schumer. Please welcome back to the show one of our favorites, Amy Schumer. How are you, Amy?
Blessed. Just blessed as hell, as you know.
Always, you look wonderful.
So funny to say nominated.
So, you mean the fact that in your intro we mentioned that you're nominated?
Like Amy lost. Yeah, it's like a good way to be like, the following performer lost this award, had a night where she thought she might win an award but lost it.
Now, do you think we should start in our intros of guests like you mentioning who won the award that night?
I think it would be nice.
Who did you lose?
And the person who won it and deserved it.
Who did you lose your Tony to?
Oh my gosh, I hate myself that I can't remember. She's a genius. She did a lot with Mike Nichols.
Elaine May?
Glenda Jackson.
Oh, Glenda Jackson?
Glenda Jackson. Elaine May won something else that I was nominated for. Basically, I've just had the floor completely wiped with myself at every turn.
I mean, you could do a lot worse than losing awards to Glenda Jackson and Elaine May, it should be noted.
You're right. But just the same, I have continued to harass them ever since.
Well, they deserve a little something.
Sorry.
You got something better than an award, Amy.
Yeah.
Your husband found a carrot this year. This is an obsession of my children. They love this so much. So this is the carrot.
It was a real family pleaser.
It was a real family pleaser. And thank you so much for sharing it on social media and letting the world enjoy this carrot right here. I mean, this is a real carrot that your husband Chris found. And it just seems like that's the heavens knowing what family needed to find this carrot.
It proves that there is a God and divine intervention. I had just tucked our son in, and I came out, and Chris, you know my husband Chris, very deadpan.
Yes.
You know, he wasn't like, he would never be enthusiastic. I have to show you this. So, you know, Chris, he's just like, here, I thought you should see this. And I'm like I couldn't, I just started, whatever it's called, Instagram living it. I was like, this is beyond. I mean, it was a gift it came right when everyone needed it, the holidays. People needed that carrot.
It was right around the time, I agree, we needed stories we needed low stakes stories that we could all get on board with. And this was the carrot that 2020 needed to sort of put a bow on.
It brought us all together, and I'm not afraid to admit that.
But it's sadly, I mean, again, there's only so long a carrot can be with us on this earth.
Which is the name of my children's book that I'm trying to sell. Yeah, I hate to be the one to share this news, as I was the one who sort of brought this carrot into people's into lives. I have to say that it did pass away.
You held a service?
Well, yeah, it brought joy to so many people. We wanted to show it the respect it deserved. I believe we have footage of it, so maybe we can all mourn together.
Yeah, let's mourn together.
Can we watch? So you're gonna notice it was a rainy day, and the sky, the sort of clouds just separated.
Bagpipes, such a nice.
It was Scottish. It was a Scottish carrot, and there was a team of at least 12 people, and there it is, and it has been laid to rest. But we did bronze it, and we made like 12 replicas that we're gonna auction off to charity.
It's so nice for you to do that. You know, obviously, your husband, as we've also talked about, an incredible chef. Fresh produce is obviously a part of your life. Only somebody who digs up their own carrots could find something like that. Have you been healthy? Do you feel like you've been healthy through the pandemic?
I think many people have had many moments and many reincarnations during this pandemic. I have gained and lost a full person, I would say. That, you know, we were really healthy and we were stretching and okay, and then we both got very, very fat during the pandemic, which I only really realized through pictures. Like when I start being like, oh, whoa, okay, Amy. But the thing is, usually you have like a pair of jeans that, you know, I don't weigh myself because I don't like believe in that for me. But oh my gosh, the TV is on. I'm just realizing. Can you see the reflection? Jean really just started watching Frozen. Hold on, I'm turning it off. Don't look at my sweatpants. Okay. Don't look at my couch. So anyway, what am I talking about? So anyway, we gained so much, but everybody has that pair of jeans usually that keeps you honest, right? Like that if you gain weight, but I don't even know do you know where that pair of jeans? I don't know where it is. And now I want to cut to a clip of the funeral I had for my jeans. Bagpipes.
We're very lucky, you and I. Food security, we have, but food insecurity is a huge issue through this pandemic, and you're actually you're helping with that.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed to say I really didn't know that food insecurity was so prevalent, but a lot of people are finding themselves in line food pantries they never thought they would be. So I'm very proud to be partnering with Hellmann's, and they've done so much to try to get rid of wasting food, because I found out from them that 40% of all food in the U.S. is wasted, is thrown away, and 43% of all of our food in our own homes is thrown away. And they can help you with some tips on that at hellmans.com.
I want to. You also did a Hellmann's Super Bowl commercial. I want to talk to you about that. We'll be right back with more from Amy Schumer.